It is the 2-year anniversary of the Girlfriends Aftershow here on JLJ Media. I'm James Lott Jr. Thank you. Thank you for making this a very successful podcast for us. Despite of, I've never had a guest on the show. But you guys have actually tuned in, either video or on audio. Every week, you guys tune in and watch or listen to the show. I'm on hiatus right now. I put out a couple new shows recently, but I'm kind of doing a reduced work schedule right now. Take care of some home personal stuff, but I'll be back full force soon. But we did all these episodes, and I got to tell you, when I started this 2 years ago, it's because I love this show so much. I was watching it on my DVD, then on a couple of stations on TV. I was watching the reruns. I've watched every episode at least 10 times each, right? I was like, I want to talk about it. I know there's other girlfriend fans. Let's talk about it. And since I started the show, there was no other podcast. I looked, nothing going on. Tracy Ellis Ross was still on Blackish and others doing other stuff. Since I started this podcast, the Girlfriends United on Blackish. There was also a special that Charlamagne hosted with them. The show now is on Netflix. Didn't even know. It's one of the things they had on Netflix. Had no idea it was on Netflix. And I'm just thrilled. And it's just gaining more in popularity. A whole new generation is watching it. And Blackish has ended. It's funny because as I watch this show more and more, I'm seeing how groundbreaking the show was. It had flaws here and there. Sometimes it tried a little too hard, a little awkward. But for the most part, they were doing some stuff that no one else was doing for Black television. And they had stars. I was watching the Tonys the other night, the Tony Awards. Adrian Lester is up for a lead actor in a play for the Lehman trilogy. He played Ellis. He was Ellis. And in real life, he's British. Had no idea. Well, he's on Broadway. He's a Broadway star, TV star. I was like, wow. I saw the guy who played, not Clegg, that's what's his name, the Morris guy, but the one who played Greg had a role on Days of Our Lives last year, played a kidnapper. That was crazy to see him after all these years. I followed many of the girls. So over the course of time, two different girlfriends have liked posts of mine, Golden Brooks and Joel Reed Jones, have liked it. They liked it. Okay, James, let's get ghetto. They liked one of my posts. I reached out to everybody, of course. I became friends with Jason Pace. Actually, a really nice guy, down-to-earth guy who played Dr. Todd Garrett. Have not been able to get him on the show. He's been busy with his kids, and I just can't seem to lock him down. But I have his phone number. He and I've had some really actually amazing talks. Again, really nice guy. Just can't get him on the show. I'm like, I just want 20 minutes of your time. Can't get him on the show. Cece Michaela, who played Yvonne, she's very active on Instagram. She's a whole thing she does. We tried working something out. It was a little crazy. We tried working something out. It just didn't work out either so far. But I did pick it up again later. Reggie Hayes has seen my stuff, but will not answer. And I want to get him on the show, talk about being William. William's a very important part of the show. But so far, I haven't got anybody. But sometimes that's great if you can't, because a podcast can't sustain because there's like 8 seasons of the show, lots to talk about with you. You are my audience. You are my co-hosts. You are my guests. That's fine with me. I hope to at some point get somebody. I hope while I'm doing the show does a revival of some sort, like a Netflix 6-episode limited series or something. That'd be wonderful. Regardless of anybody on the show or not anybody on the show, if you follow people that are from the show, tweet at them, message them, tell them, come on James' show. A lot of times if the fans really go forward, a lot of times they will fall in line and we'll do it. So you can try that, of course. But I enjoy the show so much. I was watching it the other night. I still watch it. I have more episodes to come when I get back full time to work. But you can check out all the episodes. They're here. They're on audio and video. But again, thank you so much for the last 2 years. It's been a lot of fun. More to come. And I'll see you next time.